Catherine, before we started, I asked if I may speak with your higher self. May I speak with your higher self now?
Yes, you may.
Thank you. Catherine, we've had many sessions together, and one of the things that you indicated that you're currently dealing with is pain in your back.
Yes.
What is happening there with the pain in her back?
Feels like pulled nerves or pulled discs in the spine.
Are you able to do any healing for her with that, or do I need to ask for an angelic assist?
You need to ask for an angelic assist.
Okay. At this time, I would like to call the strongest healer I know, Archangel Raphael, to come in and assist us with this work. Archangel Raphael, will you please come and let's take a look at what's happening with Catherine's back. Let me know when he's arrived, please.
There's an angel dressed in blue with a gold helmet. Is that Raphael?
Is that Michael, perhaps? Ask him.
Are you Michael or are you Raphael? He says Raphael.
Tell him thank you so much for coming and confirming.
Thank you for coming. Thank you so much for coming and confirming.
Can you ask him to take a look at the nerves and the discs in your back, and if he's able to assist with putting that back together and repairing the nerves?
Can you take a look at the back, my back, the back that's nerves and discs that are feeling like they're damaged because they hurt all the time. And heal them, please.
Let me know what he's doing. Is he scanning?
He's touching my back with his both hands. And like just touching, not squeezing or anything, just touch.
Yes.
Like touch. And the pain's gone away.
While you're at it, can you ask him to take a look at my lower back if I have similar issues?
Can you take a look at Wendy's lower back and see if she has the same kind of problems? Like discs, dislocated discs or nerves, pinched nerves. If she does, please heal her back.
What does he say?
You say if you have the same kind of issues, pinched nerves and out of place discs in the lower back, the spine area that causes your back to hurt.
Will he do the same for me, please?
Heal her, please heal her back.
Thank you.
Did you feel it?
Yeah, I feel that. Can you ask Archangel Raphael to also take a look at what's happening with your breasts, with the lumps that you already know and are supposed to go and have them looked at with sonograms? Ask what's happening there, what he sees.
What do you see with those lumps, Archangel Raphael? What do you see? Is it going to be okay when I get the sonograms done?
And what's he
He
telling you?
says they're caused by the car accident when I was banged up in the car accident. But He says they're not cancer.
Will she need surgery to recover? To remove them? Is it best to remove them, or can you heal them so that we don't need to go through that? Crush them,
He
melt
doesn't
them, dissolve
think that
them?
surgery is going to be necessary. There will be some other way.
Can you disconnect the pain, melt the pain, dissolve it? Because they are very tender to her currently in the body. Is there something else that she's holding on to with that car accident? Emotional pain that is causing pain in the lumps in the breast?
There's pain, leftover pain because of improper attendance at the time she needed it. And it's just gone on and on and on.
Can we go ahead and release that at this time?
Yes, it can be all released.
Let's go ahead and do that,
Sent away.
please.
Release all of this bad energy and replace it with the light.
I was just going to ask what you want to replace it with. What color light is being used?
Yellow.
What does the yellow light symbolize?
Healing.
Thank you. Can you look at the body? Is there anything else that is currently going on that needs addressing? I know she's been struggling with walking. Is that because of the discs in the back?
Yes, that's because of that problem. But walking more is going to be helpful. He has to walk more. Daily walks.
Okay. Catherine wondered why she had that car accident and did not go to the light at that time. It was a pretty significant accident. Why is Catherine still here?
She still has a lot of work to do with people she loves. She has a lot of work ahead of her.
What's going to happen with her current housing situation?
David's coming for her, going to take her to Dallas.
When is that
she'll
happening?
live in an apartment.
When is that happening?
Within 2 weeks or sooner.
What can you tell me about the work that Ari will be doing for my mom? Her new skull.
Ari's going to help her get reacquainted with her children and all the ones that call her mom. Because they really had no mom, I guess.
What happened that her children have been so distant for all these years, unwilling to reconcile? Were their contracts being fulfilled?
They have bad thoughts about her because they didn't understand how she thought, how she operated. They saw her as someone who would like to have husbands as young as they are. It was embarrassing for them, and they didn't really like it, and there's nothing they could have done about it. So they just quit talking.
But that should not have anything to do with the relationship with the mother.
In these children's eyes, it has a lot to do with it.
And the exceptions are to that?
They wanted a family that was together and not dislocated like theirs was. And I think they blame it all, everything that went wrong. I think they blame it all on me, on the mother.
Can we send in the astral and ask if they will come to this meeting to reconcile? Ask them all to come. See if they will. Their higher selves. Sending them Valentine's.
All these children
Sending them Valentines of love to their hearts and connecting the mother heart to the child heart for each of them. Will any of them come at this time to speak in the higher self in the realm of the astral?
Not immediately. It takes some work.
What can
They're
we...
stubborn, and they're always thinking they're right.
What can we send them at this time just to begin to open that conversation in the astral from heart to heart, higher self to higher self? What can we send them to begin to build that bridge?
Short little notes with words filled with love. No judgmental sentences. Just, I love you is quite good enough.
So Catherine can imagine sending, maybe in the morning or in the evening, an imaginary note to each child with statements of love?
Yes.
Will that work? Okay.
They'll receive these right now.
Thank you.
And for the ones you left behind in Pueblo, they shall be receiving the same notations. Their hearts will be filled with love for me, and they miss me, and they want to send me words, whether good or bad. They'll send me info regarding what's happening to them.
Okay. Can you explain to us what happened with why that house was taken away from her?
There were a lot of evil energies in that house that were already there when she came there. And everyone sensed them. There were a lot of evil things going on in that house. Evil spirits. And then the people that came, the ones who did drugs, kept on doing drugs. Even though they knew they were bringing the heat down on them, they just kept on anyway. And now they're living in a ditch like animals.
Is there any assistance that we can send to them from our place of light and lightheartedness to help them in their situation, to have to deal with these drugs and drug use and abuse?
Always given notice that they're not forgotten, that we have faith that they can overcome their addiction, that people do care about them. And if they would just take a look at themselves and care more about themselves, they can do it.
Let's go ahead and send them notes. And Catherine's children, let's send them notes with just that same statement right now.
Send them notes of love and affection and understanding, and
that people do care about them, that they are not forgotten.
That they are cared about and cared about immensely. It's because they're all worthy of recovering from their addiction.
Am I still speaking with Archangel Raphael, or?
No. Now it's Archangel Metatron.
How long have I been speaking with Archangel Metatron?
Just now.
Okay. Thank you, Archangel Raphael, for your assistance in this matter. And Archangel Metatron, thank you so much for coming. Archangel Metatron, is there any words of advice or healing? I know that this is an energy for things to be coming up and unraveling that we're all working through for the month of July. Is there anything that you'd like to share with us? And can you tell us more about Catherine and her angelic self? And what her angel name is, perhaps?
She has a lot of work to do. First, she needs to get healthier, and then she can begin to do the work. Her assignment is to help people, not just any people, but certain ones that really are in desperate need of her help. She has to.
Do you want to tell us those names, or she already knows?
She already knows. And from now on, it'll be real smooth.
Thank you. Is there anything else I need to know, or that Catherine needs to know for any changes coming up for the rest of this year?
Be ready for travel. Both you and Catherine are going to be traveling somewhere
This year?
this year, before the year ends. Maybe little short trips, but somewhere.
Oh yeah, my South Dakota trip, and maybe I guess if you're traveling to Texas.
Right.
I was given a message today about crop circles in the UK for the period of, I believe, June or July. Is that something for 2021 or 2022?
21.
And that's July?
July and August, maybe. August, July. End of July.
Will I be meeting with some of our team then at that time when I'm there?
Metatron will be there.
Any of them in the musical from the fractals?
Yes, a few of them will be there.
Beautiful. Will we have other work to do at that time?
You'll learn more things from Metatron and the others.
Am I getting some kind of a galactic upgrade then at that time as well with the crop circles?
Yes, you will.
Is there more work that I need to do as well for the Galactic Connection? I know that there's been toning happening with my ears.
Yes, there is. You have to do a lot more work.
Do you want me to get started on any of that now?
Yes.
What should I be doing, please?
Breathing more.
Reading?
Reading.
Any recommended?
Not offhand.
Okay. I will investigate. I'm good at that. Are there any connections that I need to make specific to that I don't already have?
No.
Should I reach out with Glenn on our team, perhaps?
Yes.
Anyone else?
And Wesley.
And Wesley. Okay.
He loves you.
I love him too. He's amazing. He's just brilliant. Will I be, can you tell me the percentage of where I'm at with the work that's being done with my ears?
60.
I have been saying that I feel like it's mid-August when that will be complete and that work will start to work as far as working with the grid. Am I pushing it? Am I trying to push it sooner than it needs to be?
You're pushing too hard.
So just
Take it easy.
Wait for September energies?
Yes.
Okay. And the September energies, is that when I'm going to start to hear my guides more clearly? Because
Yes.
right now I feel like I'm really struggling.
September.
And I know that my sight is there, my third eye sight. Can you tell me what I'm holding on to? Why this body, this being, this Raphael and the human body is not allowing?
You're frustrated.
Yeshua told me once it's my work to do.
Some things are frustrating you. I don't know what they are, but there's frustration.
Can you help me let that go at this time?
Yes. Just have to let it go.
Can you connect your heart with my heart for that, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Send you all of the love and energy and strength to let those frustrations disappear.
Are there any upgrades for my Dragon Quanon in the 3D?
I don't see any at the moment.
Is he operating at his highest and best self at this time?
Yes.
Is his role to still be an instigator on my behalf?
Yes.
What else does he help me with? Can you help me understand that better?
I don't know.
Can you tell me why I'm being asked to do more dragon language, light language, and also galactic light language? Is that, again, building that galactic connectivity for what's coming?
Yes. You understand it, and it's becoming to you. You can do it.
I know I've been channeling Fendorian and Cassiopeia. Are there others I've been channeling?
Orion.
Thank you.
And the Big Dipper and the Little Dipper.
Pardon me?
The Big Dipper, the Little Dipper.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Is that why I'm so drawn to the Big Dipper?
Yes.
I just figured it's because it seems to be a star system that's in every probably life I've lived on Earth.
Probably so.
And I figured, oh, that's why. But I didn't realize that it had a galactic connection for
And
me as well.
Part of the North Star, or the guide to find the North Star.
What is the North Star to me as Raphael?
You'll never be lost.
I can't imagine that I would ever think that.
Some people don't even know where the North Star is or how to find it.
Mm.
You'd be surprised.
I look for it. Out of all the star systems that I've ever learned, at least in this lifetime, that's one that I have known since a child.
And Cassiopeia, the big W.
What's my relationship to Cassiopeia?
Easy to find. Easy to locate, easy to see.
And what do they help me remember?
Your childhood memories.
And how do those help me? They bring me joy, don't they?
You could use the experiences to relate to now. Many people don't have those really good childhood experiences. That's why there's so much drug abuse. Parenting is gone out of the world. Children don't have parents that take care of them emotionally. It's rush, rush, rush.
Is that why?
Don't even have family meals together, or outings together, or picnics together.
Is that why we're doing this whole stay-at-home thing right now?
I think so. Punishment. Punishment. I think so.
To make us reconnect.
Make people realize things they didn't realize because they're too busy. Rush, rush, rush. Go, go, go.
Is there any galactic being that I'm currently working with as a guide?
I don't know.
Can you ask my team?
Who is Wendy working with collectively? The dragons and the archangels and the skulls. Together, they're all working as a team to help you.
Yes, I felt all of that. But I did also feel that the galactic was trying to, and maybe the angelic is part of the galactic. I feel like because of the different dimensions that we're able to work in, that we have galactic beings, that we are just as, I described it as, because of the light, the size, the broadness of we are, the expansiveness, the unlimitedness that we are as archangels, that putting on a body would be the same as putting a finger puppet on a hand.
Mm-hmm.
That we can put them on and take them off just as easily as a finger puppet. That we would have multiple locations because of our dimensional ability and beings. I was working with John today, just a conversation. Can you tell me what John and I will be creating in the future? Or is that for us to discover?
It's to be discovered. You have to have some more get-togethers with him and discuss.
When I go to the UK, will I also be traveling to Scotland?
Yes.
This be just a trip with me and my husband?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else that Catherine's higher self wants to let her know at this time?
Just get better. Work on walking.
Okay. I'd like to thank everybody who came to assist today with the skulls, the archangels, Archangel Metatron and Raphael, for coming into the session, giving us guidance, helping us answer questions. All right. Thank you to everybody who joined us, and for the energies and moving along. Thank you to Source for the work that I'm able to do for this healing. And Catherine, thank you for your time again, your willingness to work with me as we are on a learning mission. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.